Okay. So there's a wonderful opportunity to explore feet, balance, low back, toes, and hips. So today, you know you need your strap and you'll have 50 cents to put on the tops of the feet. Let's start off. Get whatever you need to sit close to the wall, and then come and place your back against the wall and sit easy crisscross. So your shoulders and your back are into the wall, and you're sitting up as tall as you can with the intent that the wall is supporting you and that you can move your shoulders back. The back of the skull is called the occipital ridge. So you're pushing your occipital ridge back and into the wall. Take your triceps, your elbows back into the wall, and then sit up as tall as you can. Close your eyes once you come. Good, Janelle. So your eyes are closed. You're sitting tall. The wall is your friend there. And we're just with the breath. And it's with the breathing that we re-engage to the present moment. Right now, we know that we are breathing in, we are breathing out. We know that we are breathing in, we know that we are breathing out. Just this breath. Just this simple act of harnessing the power of the energy in the air. So we're breathing to get oxygen, but on a cellular level, we're breaking that oxygen down to nourish our bodies energetically. Pranayama, prana, energy, yam, yoke. So literally your lungs are yoking the oxygen molecules, breaking them down, and then suffusing that energy throughout the body. And it's the suffusing of the energy throughout the body that brings an awareness, even though you are not telling the energy to go into your back, your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, even though you're not dictating that the body make new brain cells, that the body grow new muscle tissue. All of that is happening because you are in an energy flow and an energy pattern. Just breathing. The future is far off. The past is an illusion and gone. And you only have this moment and just this breath. That's the beauty of a breathing exercise. You can only breathe for now. You can't breathe for yesterday. You can't breathe for an hour away from now. You can only be with the breath. You can only be with the breath. You can only be with the breath. And you can only be with the breath. Shrug the shoulders away from the ears, sit up a little taller, and then turn your head, look to the right. So that you're taking more liberties. Maybe your right ear is going closer to the wall. If you have left shoulder issues, then keep your left hand down and just shrug your left shoulder up towards the earlobe. If you can, everybody whose shoulder is going to allow it, take the left arm up. Yes, Joan. and then lean to the right. Now you're looking towards the right hand. And then swing the left hand down, tap it towards the left hip or left side of the cushion, and take the left arm all the way up and over to the right. And here's the trick. Use the breath to synchronize the movements. So the inhale, 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 it's the side body long stretch. And the exhale, 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 swing the left arm down. 4 more times like that. Just inhale, 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 taking the left arm all the way to the right. And then play with your drishti. That's your eyes, your gaze. So maybe you look at the cuticles in the middle right finger. And you're taking your left arm over and back and over and back. Good. Excellent. Look to the right, Christoph. Your right ear should be more towards the wall. Yes, that's it. Now we've gone sideways in what's called the sagittal plane. Let's go across. So now let's take the left arm across. And maybe the left hand actually can swing so far and over to the right. Maybe the left hand can actually touch the wall. If it can't, it's okay. But what I want to happen when the left elbow comes back around is to shoulder check and drag the left elbow into the wall and then twist and twist. This time use your whole face and eyes to track the movement of the left hand, right? So you're just moving there, rolling across. It's almost like you're clicking in a seatbelt, right? You're clicking the seatbelt into the wall, then you're taking it out. We'll have 3 more times there, 3 more times there. Good, just across. Perfect, everybody. Good. Nice, Linda. Excellent. Good, Kira. Now let's come back. Rearrange the crisscross of your ankles and your shins. So take one ankle forward, other ankle, behind. Butts about with either your block or whatever you're doing, and then re-Velcro your back into the wall. What do I mean by that? I mean, really align the little grooves of your back in, and then push your shoulders back. Look straight ahead. Go back in time when you wanted to get that little bit of height on the door jamb when you were being measured by your mom in the kitchen, right? So you want to get taller than you were that last time. So really push the head back and then stretch the top of the head. Magnetically engage the brain, and there's a huge magnet above, so it's drifting up. Good. Now, look to the left. Swing the left hand towards the floor, and then just the right arm in that sideways movement. So inhaling, exhaling, you're looking to the left. Now let's say it's too much to do that shoulder. Who's gonna just rotate that right shoulder around without disrupting or snarling into the tender bands in your shoulder? We can still get that same nourishing synovial fluid. Exhale, the arms go down. Inhale, the right arm comes up. And exhale, the right arm goes down. There's power in just being present. Catastrophizing and pedalizing or putting something on a pedal like, oh, I'm going to be happy when this, and this limitation comes to fruition, right? Well, what if you just be now and just be moving your arm? Now, let's go across way. So some of you will bend and click the right knuckles towards the space in the wall above the left shoulder. Some of you will not meet the knuckles to the wall. Both have value. So maybe if you just float, right? Maybe if you just float a little bit back, a little bit forward, and you're floating there and floating. Good. Last one, look to the left. Perfect. And then come place your hands firmly on top of your quads. Roll the shoulders forward. Keep your left hand onto your left quad. Walk the right hand forward. So the right hand is coming forward and your left shoulder is going back. Now reach back towards the wall behind you. So you're going to come up and back, or maybe it's low if that hurts your shoulder, Winsky. But if you can, creep your left hand closer to the right side of the room. Then look at the right hand. Big stretch here. Good. Come on out. Come on out. Both hands onto the quads. Round your back, come forward. Let's track your left hand down and into the floor. Turn to the right. Let your right hand touch the wall at any angle you can. So maybe you come really far with your right hand towards the left. Maybe it's low, but I just want you to feel that twist. You can stay looking towards the fingers on the right or the fingers on the left, whichever. And then ease on out of that. Come onto hands and knees with the soles of your feet against the baseboard and your toes there. Sorry about your little chunk of missing skin on the big toe there, Kira, but just figure it out. So maybe you gotta really stack your heels in. Now I'm not a kid who can really get my heels on the wall. You know, my toes are curled under, as you can see, and I'm pushing back. We've done a lot on feet these past few weeks. So this is toe breaking pose with the heels trying to move back. Push the hands down into the sticky mat. Winsky, get your blocks. Push the hands down into the blocks. Keep the soles of the feet adhere. Good. Knees are on the floor. Janelle, are your knees down? Okay, it looks like the light is playing tricks on me. Push down and then stretch your legs up. Woo! And then come on down. Now be aware that the distance from your hands to your knees, it might need to adjust. Because I promised you, when you straighten your legs and then you move your tush towards the wall, someone's got to pay the price. You know, not these things we take for granted in our legs and our whole mechanism. Something is clearing the water. There's something agency, there's something that's governing, and we just take for granted, right? And that's going to be the feet, the tops of the shins. You just think we can focus on what we focus on in our little sliver of existence, right? So where's your attention? Is it on the heels as you push your hands down and lift your hips up and back? 10 more times like that. And the miracle of making your legs work on a slant is that the quads, usually when we go into downward facing dog, you're quad ignorant, right? It's like that one little municipality that checks on your electric and you don't think anything's gonna happen until boom, the weather's cold, the grid goes down, right? So where can you gird your legs and let that electricity move backwards into the heels as you take your hips up and back? We have 4 more times. And if it's too much, Joan, hands down, knees down, and I'll take a cat and cow, right? So a cat and cow is quite a lovely modified. My kids who are stronger, do the whole enchilada. Do the whole thing. Yeah. You're feeling your legs perfect, Janelle. And dropping the knees down. Couple more times. Good. Nice. Now ease out. Sit with your left side to the wall, but be an arm's distance from the wall, right? So my legs are parallel to the wall. My left hand is on the wall, okay? Take your left foot and step it over the top of the right. Keep your left hand on the wall, push into the wall, take the right arm, right elbow up and twist and look at the wall. And then look back over the shoulder. That's perfect, Janelle. You got it, but stay looking at your left hand. Don't look good and twist. So your right elbow, good. Twist a little more. That's it. Nice. You're perfect, Winsky. Just step that left and twist. Twist. Good. Nice. Beautiful job, Christoph. Beautiful job. Let your left leg come straight. Now let's go to the second side. So the left leg is straight. The right knee is bent now. We're going to twist again to the left. It's going to be a little bit unexpected because usually you would think I'm going to twist you to the right, but no. Right knee stepped over. Put your left hand on again and twist into the wall with your right elbow lodged over the inner ankle side of the inner right knee. Keep your left foot flexed, Lenore, and twist towards the wall. Good. Nice. Release, release. Stay with your left side to the wall. Listen to me. Scoot a little sideways. And then swing your whole butt cheeks, thighs up the wall so that you're pressuring your heels against the wall and your legs are straight. So this is legs up the wall, and we got into it from taking the hips sideways, Janelle. So by going into it sideways, your whole, okay, is it someone else having trouble? Let's go into it together. Winsky's in it. So Janelle, so start side, yes, so you might have to shoehorn yourself in. Get close. Lucasio, the answer to that is no. Get your left shoulder all the way against the wall, face the doors. Now lie down on your back. Now swing your legs up. Now angle your head towards the front door and take your ass to the wall. There. Yeah, there's a method. Now, if I were a better teacher, I would have said, oh yeah, and by the way, have your strap handy. Yes to putting the purple ball under your butt, Janelle, or head, or whatever you want. Okay, here we go, guys. So your legs are up the wall. Lasso the strap upon the soles of the feet and stretch your legs up and straight. Now pull the toes towards you using the strap and move your butt down and into the floor. And just hang out here. This is legs up the wall pose. We're taking our toes down towards us, flexing our feet a lot. Now make your shoulders go down and into the floor. You okay, Janelle? Now strap up your feet, everybody. Good, Winsky. Nice, everybody. Keep your feet flexed. In fact, take the strap and pull the toes towards you and stretch the legs straighter. Now let only the strap hold just the left leg. Pull the left leg towards you and let the right leg stay on the wall. So notice your back is flat now because you're against that baseboard. Now, if your back doesn't go flat to the wall, to the floor, you can put a blanket under. Let the left heel touch the wall, and then pull the left leg away from the wall and towards you, and then let the left leg go towards the wall and then towards your nose, and then towards the wall. Okay, the leg is straight. Let me watch you. Keep going like that. So the right leg is straight and the left leg is coming in towards the center of the room and towards the bed. Bring your leg to me, Winsky. Is that as much as you can go? That's okay. Good, Kira. Pull back. Yeah. So the right leg is where? On the wall. And the left leg is where? It's being pulled towards you. You don't have a strap, Joan? You don't have to. You don't have to have a strap, guys, but if you want to put the strap on the left leg, this will come back to refresh your recollection of what we do when we put a quarter on there. So we're getting the left foot truly active and we're just pulling towards. Now, the right leg has a job too. The right heel has to push and push into the wall, and the left leg is sliding overhead and into the center of the room. Let's go a couple more times there. Just really marinating in that stretch juice, as I like to say. Now, listen to me. Let the left leg come as close to your face as you are able to. And then take the left leg a little to the left, just a little. And hold. So the left leg is forward towards you and a little to the left. And it's off the wall. Now let the left leg come towards you into the center and just a little to the right, just a little. So the right hand is holding the strap. The left foot is traveling slightly to the right. Yeah, just a little bit. And then come back. Let's try again. Take the left leg closer to your face. And then take the left leg a little to the left, just a little. And then take the left leg a little to the right. All right, we're trying to stretch into Janelle's low back here, using the other leg as a stabilizer. Again, left leg comes even closer. Now, bend your right knee, put your right foot against the wall, and let the leg go closer to you even still. So now your tailbone might come off, your back might come off the floor. Right leg wall, push in, left hand takes the strap over to the left. Now, just a little bit for level ones, my level 2, 3s, take it a little wider and maybe a little wider. All the while your foot, good, Linda, all the while your right foot is into the wall. Maybe it goes a little bit further if your name is Lenore, right? Because or Kira, you guys are quite bendy. Christoph, this is going to be into your sciatic. So flex your left toes towards the floor. And then lift up. Now, bend your left knee. You're going to be in pretty tight. Stretch your right leg straight. Hook your left ankle on top of your right knee. So it's a figure 4. Right leg is straight up, left ankle's across the right knee. Now start again, bending the right knee and moving your right heel towards the wall. You are in so, Janelle, take the purple ball away. I feel like it's distorting your neck here. And then pull in a little bit more so that your left shin is coming closer to your breastbone. Woo, that's tight. Now the strap hopefully is still onto the left foot, because then you can really pull with the Right hand, pull the left ankle towards you and push the left knee away from you. Okay, so it's an ankle to knee on steroids, like we almost never get this deep in. And just close your eyes and notice. 5 breaths here. 4, inhaling and exhaling. 3, 2, and then mercifully stretch the right leg straight. Carefully unhook the left. Let both legs go straight up. Take the arms wide and out to the side and close your eyes. Close your eyes. And just breathe. So we're going forward in a methodical, connect the dots kind of way, right? So we're connecting the dots between your back being supported, the back of the legs being supported, and then we're inviting the breath and just time. Just being with the body and time. Let's go to the second side. So your legs are still at the wall, please. Find the strap and strap up the right foot. So the right foot is strapped. Now the right foot is strapped. You're going to just take the right foot a little bit away and then let it go back on the heel on the wall. Just come forward towards you and then go back and forth. So it's pretty boring, actually. It's a whole lot of nothing, right? We're just getting the right leg, we're getting the right leg used to the idea that it has to stay straight. Now let's try this. Right leg a little forward and let the right foot go a little to the right. Not much, not much. And then the right foot go a little to the left, not much, not much. And then back to center. Now let's try it a little closer to you. Let the right leg come a little closer, just a little. Not much, not much. Hey, Liddy. And then the right leg goes a little to the right. Not much, just a little. Now, as the right leg goes a little to the right, is your right leg hip still pushed in? Feel that. And now let the right leg come towards you and then go to the left. And that's where we really start to feel that paprika in the back of the little right hamstring. Right leg up. Now pull the right leg towards you yet and still. It's a little bit closer in. And the right leg goes just a little to the right. Just a little. And then the right leg goes just a little to the left. Just a little. Each time, do you understand the leg is getting closer to your face? Right foot, right leg closer to your face. Go there. And then the right leg a little to the right, just a little. And then the right leg over to the left. Just a little, Joe. Now, is everybody's right knee straight? That's really what I want. Good. Now pull the right leg as close to you as you can go. Then bend the left knee, push the left foot into the floor, and take your right leg close. I'm sorry, push your left foot into the wall. Let me be more clear. And the right leg is going to come away from the wall and you're just hanging out. Hang out here, and then right foot goes a little towards the right. So I'm hoping for everybody that you're pulling apart the muscle fibers that adhere and prevent hamstring flexibility. So that's why we're going with slow carefulness. And then let the right leg go to the left, just a little. Ooh, it's going to the left, right, that really kills you. Now, take your left leg up the wall. Strap and wrap your right ankle on top of your left knee. Go there. And then slide your left leg down the wall and move your butt cheeks towards the floor and down. So it's an ankle to knee pose, but with the George Foreman grill press, right? It's a Cuban sandwich press. Like you're really using the left leg as it slides down to enmesh. Hey, Johnny, to enmesh that right ankle towards the left nipple. No fair if your left nipple is really long, right? So you're really pulling in. And then maybe the left hand holds the strap and pulls the right foot towards you, but the right hand takes the right kneecap away from you. And there we are. Figure out your own level of torture, right? If your left leg comes lower, you're gonna feel a lot more. If your left leg goes higher up, it's not gonna be as much. Figure out what works for your body, what works for you. Good. Now, please stretch your left leg straight. Let your right leg go straight again. Both legs are up on the wall. Arms out to the side, close the eyes, and be with the breath. Be with the body. Imagine you have a well-trained cat on the soles of your feet. And you have to balance that cat. Okay. Here we go, everybody. Both feet are strapped. Bend the knees out to the side. Pull the strap in towards your heart. Baddha Konasana butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together, JSP. That's plenty, Winsky. So the soles of the feet are together, Janelle, and you're pulling the pinky sides of the feet into the wall. Good. Now, okay, let's see. Is everybody in? Good. So the knees are moving towards the wall, Kira, and your heels are moving closer into the inner thighs. Now, start to take the outer knees towards the wall. Let go of the strap. Use your hands. Winsky, you're going to stay right here because of your bionic hip. Everybody else, take the hands and glide. And Joan, this is going to jack up your hitch there. So Joan, stop right now. Everybody else, take your hands and move your quads and the outer knees into the wall in front of you. The soles of your feet might start to spin towards the center of the room. It's like opening up a book. Yes. We're staying here. Now, Janelle, squeeze your ass cheeks and try and give me just a little bit of a cat and cow. So imagine that you had a little tiny ant walking underneath your butt and you had to make a little bit of space so she could walk through. That, Janelle, is what we have been calling shameful dog because the tailbone is going up between the legs towards your belly button. Shameful. It feels like sad, contrite. Now let's go to shameless dog. Take your tailbone back to the floor. Where are your ribs, Lenore? Lock them in. So when your tailbone goes down and towards the floor, we're getting a little bit more arch in the back. But you still have to keep your ribs in. If your daughter's name is Hyman. Okay, that's only for you. Now, squeeze just your right ass cheek. Keep your right knee bent as it is. Take your left leg and kick it out to the side as far as it will go. Now, Joan, your left leg is straight up because this is really not for you at all. So both legs are up if you're Joan. If you're not Joan, the right knee is one knee is bent and one leg is out to the side. I forgot which one we're on. I think the left knee is bent, everybody, and the right leg is out to the side. And then switch. Stretch both legs straight up again. Bend and straighten the legs and just dig in. Let's take the soles of the feet together. Drag the thighs apart. Bring your heels into your pubic bone. Yes. Janelle, round and arch the back. So the knees are apart, but you're squeezing your butt cheeks and you're giving me space for an ant to walk underneath your butt. So you're taking your tailbone towards your pubic bone. But then your tailbone is going down and you're going to kill the ant. Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant. It's a dead ant. Take your butt down. Good. Now keep there the right knee bent as it is. Stretch the left leg wide and out to the side. And just hang out here. Foot is against the wall. Did you run out of wall, Lenore? Is that why the foot is not? Yeah, there's no wall. Okay. Now, some of you will stretch the legs straight again. Those of you who have a desire to go towards center split, you would take that right leg up and move it out to the side, and you will arrive in a space of a very wide leg straddle. And Joan, this is not for you. Close the legs and bring them together and keep them up. Everybody else, it's a big center split. Winsky, straighten your right leg. Good. There you go. Now, shameful dog, tailbone down. That's a dead ant. So you're killing the ant. So do you feel that? So when your tailbone goes down, Lenore, your ribs are going where? Hugging in. So when you let the ant live and you curl your tailbone away from the floor, what does that do? Woo! This is some good stretching, everybody. So just go back and forth, cradling your tush. And then hopefully that right leg is still strapped. Hoist it up. Hoist the left leg up. Oh my goodness, wasn't that crazy? Now, everybody swing your legs all the way to the right, but look to the left. Oh my gosh. Yeah. If you have to bend your knees, Lenore, because you ran out of space, you can. Keep going, Joan. Take your legs all the way down. Now, as the legs go to the right, you're going to look towards the left. Maybe take your left hand onto your ribs if it hurts your shoulder here, or stretch your left hand into the center of the room. Now, push into the floor with your left elbow. Swing the left leg up. Bring the legs together, and then let both legs fall to the left, all the way over to the left. Both of them are stacking, please. And then look to the right. Look down the hallway, Janelle. Look towards the purple ball. Left hand on top of the, good. Bent knees are good. Lenore, and twist. Now keep the legs drop to the left, Joan. Put them back. The top leg is the right leg. Bend it. Bring your right heel closer to the top of the floor on the left side of the room. Put your foot flat, Lenore. It's ankle to knee. Yeah, that's it. Now look to the right. Woo, that's something. Now, Janelle, let your left hand cradle your right knee and pull your right knee into your left armpit. So it's ankle to knee, but it's a twist. The legs are going all the way over to the side. Christoph, did you run out of wall? Christoph, take your legs all the way over. Now, take your left ankle on top of your right knee. Come into the figure 4. Bend your knee. Put your foot onto the floor in front of your thigh. Now, your right hand is holding your left ankle. Christoph, take your left hand and push your left knee towards, I'll take that, or towards either one of those. Janelle, what you got? Do you feel this in your outer right ass cheek? A little bit? Do you feel it? Thumbs up or thumbs down, Janelle? Do you feel it in the right side? Okay, good. Let's see. Kira's got it. Everybody's got it. Joan has got it. Good. Nice, Lenore. Okay. Unhook. Go up. And then let's go to the second side. Let's go up. So we just let our legs fall to the left. Pause in the center. And now let both legs fall there to the right. So both legs are falling to the right, okay, and they're stacked. Knees can be bent, Lenore, if you don't have space. Bend your left knee, take the sole of the left foot and tack it into the floor on top of the right quad. So the left butt cheek, Janelle, is kind of off the wall a little bit. Right hand takes left knee towards you and twist towards the left. Now, Christoph and Janelle, let the left knee try and move towards the wall. So you really get into that spot, Janelle. So you're kind of cradling, you're rounding and arching. Does that make sense? So you're pulling, that's it, Winsky. Good. Nice. Now keep the legs over to the right. Let the left leg go on top. Come and push yourself up to sit. And now your left side will be, or no, whichever side is against the wall. You know, I've said so on this first side, you were facing, maybe your left or right shoulder. Go the other way. Go the other way. And the leg that's on the outside, furthest from the wall, move away from the wall until you can put your hand on the wall. Okay. So the outside leg, for me, it happens to be the right. For you, it might be the left. Step your leg across and then twist towards the wall. So the outside leg is going to mean you internally rotate towards the wall. And then straighten the leg again. Now step the leg that's on the closest to the wall on the outside of that thigh. Put your other hand on the wall and then twist. So we're coming into some really interesting shapes. It's very different from the first way, right? Because the first side we hadn't done all those wall twists. And then ease on out. Come up to stand. Get your quarters and place yourself let's see what I want. Place yourself, okay, I forgot to say this, but okay, we won't use the blocks. Another day we will use the blocks, but today, because it's just too much, put the quarters on top of your feet. Put your hands onto the wall. And then try and see if you can keep the quarter on as you tap one foot onto the wall, hike up, tap other. My quarter fell off. No problem. I lean over and I put it back. So here's the thing. My right foot is not holding the quarter. My left foot is. Cheat a little. Figure out where the quarter has to stack on top of your foot so that you can keep it there and just tap and keep it and tap. Yeah? You don't have to go very high. And when you lean over, you're going to hug up and in and tap and drop. And hug up and in and tap and drop. Hug up, tap the wall, and go down. Does this keep your hands on the wall, Winsky? You're doing it right. Okay, unmute yourself so I can hear you.
I wanted to see you do it.
Okay. So you're not so far away, right? But watch. You have to lean and then lightly tap and then put it back. So the point is for you to connect your feet with your ass, right? Because you have to hug up and in and then tap and hug up and in. Keep going, guys. So lean, and you don't have to take your foot very high. I'm having a real hard time keeping my toes flexed enough to keep the little quarters on. Okay, so just go. You could even cheat. You could go way to the side. Now, this is where you feel into what we just did on our backs, right? Where we were taking our legs closer. Now, let's step away from the wall, 1 foot step. Put your hands on the wall and then try again. And just try it. Now, after the quarter falls off, no matter. You have the phantom feel that the quarter is still there, right? So even if the quarter falls off, please just imagine that the quarter is there, or if you're a real stickler, you can put it back. Ooh, my quarter keeps falling. Okay, step away from the wall, 1 foot step. Put your hands back. Imagine you still have the quarters and lift and swing and touch. And lift and swing and touch the wall. Good. Lift and swing and touch, and lift and swing and touch. Step back just a little bit, step back just a little bit. And then now look, you're having to really reach for the wall, right? You're really having to reach for the wall. And then swing and tap 1 foot, tap other foot, and we will stay here. Yes, that's it. Good, Christoph. You're going to be compromised by the width of the hallway, but that's okay. Push into good and really use your shoulders. How come your toes are not touching? That left toe didn't touch, Lenore. There it goes. Push your hands, keep your arms straighter, and move through the back leg. The standing leg has to really clench, right, Janelle? So you're getting some new muscle memory into the back leg. Here we go, guys. Keep your hands on the wall. Step your feet away a little more. Now you're at such a slant, you're mimicking a slant ladder, right? Your hands can even go higher, but what I do want, and hopefully it's clear to you, I want your Achilles tendons and your calves to stretch. Walk away from the wall. Keep your hands on the wall, Janelle. Stretch your legs straight. There. Now push your heels down. Oh, your sticky mat is betraying you. Okay, Christoph, you're pretty tight in. Figure out, do what you can. Pick up 1 leg and then reach it for the wall and put it back. And reach the other leg for the wall. So you're in this very slanted, and then you're reaching and feel all the way into that back calf. So you got to really flex. The quarter, the imaginary quarter is still on the foot. Let's see what you got, guys. Good. Good, Christoph. You found more wall space. Nice. Now push into the right foot. Bring the left knee into the chest. And then lift the left knee higher. Now, tap your left toes to the wall. Bend your left knee. Tap your left toes to the wall, and then bend and tap and bend and tap. We'll have 10 taps. Tap, tap. So if you need to get closer, Winsky, you can. Keep the thigh up and in. Some of you have found a way to cheat. Your knee, get closer to the wall, Janelle. Keep the knee bent and only kick and touch with your toes. Okay, so guys, everybody come out. Come and watch, okay? So your hands are here on the wall, and then you're bringing your knee in, and it's here, here. It's not here, not, because I want you to really get a Charlie horse in the leg. Tap, 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 okay? So your thigh is up into your chest, and you keep touching your foot in. Perfect, Lenore. Good, better, Janelle. Find the wall, keep 1 thigh in. Good. Keep it in, push with your shoulders. Where are my ribs? Switch legs. Switch legs. So hug up and in. So the right leg is up, and it's a tap, 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 tap. 8, 7, tap. 6, 5, 4, 3, tap. 2, and 1. Ease out. Turn around, please. Put your backs to the wall. Wall sit. So the wall sit is gonna have a particular resonance, right? Because we've worked so much into the shape of quad, back of leg. Now, who remembers the tailbone moving towards the wall, right? So when the tailbone moves towards the wall, that is cow, because look, the back is arching and you can slide your hand underneath. Now, when your pubic bone comes into the center of the room, you're going to come away from the wall. Good. And then just go right back. Come away from the wall, squeeze, and then go back. And it's just a, Janelle, put the purple ball between the legs. And then keep squeezing the purple ball between the legs. Now, you might have to roll away your sticky mat because it's very slippery. So go back and forth, and then every time you lower your vertebrae in, you got to coil the body. Does that make sense, Lenore? And especially Lenore and Janelle. So lower back is the last thing to touch. And then lower back, good. And then go round and come away. Yes, if it's too much, you may rest. Everybody else, we have 5 more. Oh, this hurts your back, Kira. So maybe don't push your back in. Just keep maybe bra strap, because I don't want to get, the space between your shoulders to fire. And then push into the wall. Come into a forward fold. Keep your butt where it is, Lenore. Don't move your feet. And just come into a forward fold from there. So it's a forward fold from here. Now, Janelle, don't round your back, my love. Put your hands on your shin and lift your chest, collarbone. Keep your butt on the wall. Lift your chest into the center of the room. And that's it. So it's a back bend, right? When you come into a back bend, guys, rock your hips from side to side until you find that bony process. And then, Christoph, come forward again. Woo! Maybe you don't come so far forward. Push your feet into the floor, Lenore. Squeeze your inner thighs around that ball, Janelle, and come push into the wall, come away from the wall. Here we go. Your legs feel new and shiny, right? And you also have some traction in the back. Strap up your left foot, stand whatever distance you want. So the last time we did this, guys, remember, it was here, here, here. This time we're doing it, and you're coming up, and it's here, tap. So it's like the high school drummer, tap, bend, tap, bend. We're doing 20 on each leg. 19, 18, 17. Ironically, which leg feels it the most? Perhaps the standing, right? 12, 11, 10. Keep lifting that leg up. 7, 6. Let me watch you. 5. Kick it up. 4, 3. Good. 2. Now on this last one, let the left foot stay onto the wall. Go there. Let the right hand hold the strap. Let the left hand go away from the wall and twist towards the camera, Winsky. Straighten your leg, Janelle. Straighten your left leg and turn your torso and twist. Now, so many things are happening here. You're pushing like mad with your right foot into the floor. You're pushing like mad with your left foot into the wall. Left hand holds the strap. Angle your right foot and turn sideways. So now you're in that sideways plane. Your left foot is still on the wall. Your right leg is into the center of the floor. Inhale, take the right arm up and then lean to the left. Maybe some of you will touch the wall, maybe you won't. And then pivot, step off the wall. Stand onto the left foot. Please put your right ankle on top of the left knee. Ankle to knee pose, face the wall. Get into that Cuban sandwich press. Isn't it feeling good to really open into that outer right hip there? Yeah, it does. That feels good. Because you're just your ankle to knee there. And this is the same thing we did on the wall, on our backs. Okay, second side there. Standing onto the left leg, strap up the right foot, hike the foot up as high as you were able, and then repetitively kick into the wall. We'll have 20, 19, 18, lifting that right leg up, 16, 15, let me watch it, 14, hike it up, good, good. This is so curative for the back, for the legs, for the way that you find balance when you most need it. Like tree pose, we've been working on tree pose, but this is Padangusthasana, right? This is that balance using all of the little muscles as well as the bones, the infrastructure of the standing left leg. We have 5, 4, hike it up, touch it, 3, 2, now pause, right foot stays under the wall, left hand holds the strap, take your right hand into the center of the room and away from the wall and twist. And twist and reach and push. Nice. Now right hand holds the strap, turn your left toes sideways to face the parallel side. Take your arm up and lean into the right leg. So it's a side stretch. Lean sideways. Push into the wall with your foot. And then slowly pivot out. Set your right foot down onto the wall. Place your left ankle on top of your right knee. Figure 4, walk your hands down the wall. And feel that outer left hip getting its comeuppance, right? So all of that work that we just did on that hip. Wonderful. Wait, what? You want to try the whole sequence again? Okay, yeah, we're gonna do it. I know you loved it. Get your quarters. Get close to the wall. So we're starting off from square one. So just get as close as you can, and with a little bit of distance to swing, right? So you're swinging and you're tapping, the quarters are there. Please put the quarters back. I just want to see if you have muscle memory. Now, why do I care so much about these daggone quarters? Because you are learning to lift your legs from the top of the foot. Does that make sense? When do you ever think, I've got to hug up and in and lift my leg off the floor from the top of the foot? Never. I mean, unless the last time we did this sequence. Okay. Step a little bit back. And then kick again from there. Kick again. Now, of course, your quarters might fall off. Step back a little. Pause. Kick and reach for the toes to tag the wall. Couple of each. Step back a little bit. Push into the wall. Winsky, take care of your shoulders, whatever distance your shoulders need. And then tap. So you got to reach forward with that leg. Does the back leg bend ever? No. The back leg is really good, Janelle. That's it. And touch the wall. Make your bottom back leg really fire. Good, everybody. Good. Shall we go back one more time? Those of you who are happy here, of course, you can stay. Those of you who want to really get low down in it, you'll go even lower. You'll go, Christoph is compromised because the hallway is only so wide. Go. Swing and tap the foot. And tap. and tap. I'm looking for stretch in your Achilles tendon. Is that happening? Good. Now, wherever you are, whatever foot is up, bring that thigh quad into the chest and just several little kisses onto the wall. Kiss with those toes. Knee up, tap, tap, tap. 10, tap. 9, tap. 8, tap it. 7, 6. I'm looking for a Charlie horse in that quad knee. 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen carefully. The foot that's been tapping the wall, step it onto the floor. Step forward onto the opposite foot. Quad stretch, king dancer. So bring the heel. The leg that was just up, you're holding that heel. Come forward, put your elbow towards the wall and come into king dancer. And lean and reach. So it's king dancer, quad stretch. Figure, yes, bring the heel to the glute. Bring your right elbow closer to the wall. Lift your left leg up and good. Lift your right leg up towards the couch behind you, Janelle. Kick your foot out. There, higher. Bring it higher. Now bend the bottom left knee and lift the right leg higher. Good, Christoph. Come on, crank it up, guys. Nice, a little more. Come on out, drop it. Second side. So pedal. So get yourself ready. So this is like where we were moving that heavy furniture. Remember that one? So one leg stays, the other knee comes up into the chest, and it's a tap. It's a tap. We're 20, tap. 19, tap. 18, 17, tap. And notice who really has to help, Janelle. The bottom back leg. You're working into those glute muscles. Keep the thigh, knee forwarded up and touch the wall. Touch the wall. We have 10, touch. 9, touch. 8, 7, keep it up. 6, touch it. 5, push with your hands. 2, step that foot to the floor. Then stand on the opposite foot. Bring the heel of the foot that was just on the wall up in and come home into a king dancer. King dancer. Glute on the standing leg. Lift the leg higher, guys. Good. Kick the foot back. Lift the leg higher, higher, higher. And then lean into it. Brilliant. Nice. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Pigeon facing the wall. Let's go with our right leg first. So watch. So pigeon. Come into down dog. And then take your shin ankle in front. Be within striking distance of the wall so that when I say push your hands on the wall, you're mimicking the same action that we just did. So you're getting into a pigeon, but you're using the same push of your hands into the wall that you had in the pose that we just finished, right? So you're in pigeon, you're within striking distance of the wall so that your hands can push and you can move your front bent knee glute into the floor more. Rock a little from left to right. Push in, maybe go a little lower, but keep pushing the wall and drag your chest heart over the front of the ship. Now, who's going to give me a little cat and cow here? It's impossible, you say. Yes, it is, but just indulge me. So you're going to round the back and arch and round. Now, when you arch the back, go a little lower. Bring your elbows to the floor. They're all good. And then push in. Good. Fall over to the right. Step the left leg across. Come into a seated spinal twist, facing the wall, and then turning, wrapping your right elbow across the left knee and twist. Nice. Now, stretch your right leg straight. Put the sole of your right foot against the wall with the right leg straight. Strap up your left foot and kick the left leg into the center of the room and towards the tip of your nose. Now, once your left leg, now, here's the thing. I don't want any light. Why is your foot off the wall? Put your right foot all the way into the wall, Janelle. Right foot on the wall, Kira. Left foot into the sky. Lay it all the way down on your back, Linda Winsky. Lay all the way down. Lift the left leg's up. Push into the wall with your right leg. Grow, that's good. Nice. Take your left leg slightly to the left. Hold it. Take the left leg slightly to the right. Take your left leg slightly to the left. Take your left leg slightly to the right. And then come out pigeon, second side. So start out upright pigeon, finding your hands onto the wall. So you're in the pigeon with your left leg up forward. So you're in the pigeon with the left leg forward, and you're finding some understanding of using the wall to push your outer glute hip into the floor. So we're in pigeon, but we're using the wall to mash that leg back and into the floor. Maybe you go from side to side there. So the magic is happening in the yes, Lenore, good. Now, let me see what you've got. Are you okay, Janelle? Move more towards the window and more towards the right. Okay? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Now curl the right toes under and stretch the right leg back. So push your hands into the wall and stay in that configuration. Keep reaching your hands forward and push like mad into the wall, and then rock a little from side to side. Now, walk your hands down the wall and continue to push in, and then lower down until such point that you come all the way down. Your elbows are flush with the floor, and you're going from side to side. Reach back through that back right foot. Good. Keep the right toes curled under. Janelle, stretch your right leg straighter. Winsky. Good. Now everybody swing to the left, fall to the left, step the right leg over and across, come into a seated spinal twist. You're still facing the wall. And then turn. Now, let's put, please, the straightened left leg onto the wall. Strap up the right foot, hug in, and then thrust the right leg towards the tip of your nose. Take your right leg all the way towards you, but the left leg is pushing into the wall there. Good. Straighten the left leg more. Take the right leg a little to the right. Hold. Turn the toes towards the floor and to the right. Take the right leg a little to the left. Hold. But keep the left leg really into the wall. Take the right leg a little to the right and hold. Yes. Good. That's it. Take the right leg a little to the left. One last time, right leg a little to the right. Unstrap the right foot, put it against the wall. Both legs are straight, eyes closed. Shavasana with the feet cradled against the wall. So you're in a Shavasana. Push your heels into the wall and stay in this feeling of complete nurturing support. This is a Tadasana as you've probably never felt it. It's a Tadasana on your back. When do we ever think of Tadasana as Shavasana? Lower the legs down, Winsky. They're all the way down, and stretch your legs straight. So lying flat. All I want is your feet to be on that baseboard, and then your legs are straight. There you are. Some of it, Christoph's legs up the wall because he's into the hallway. Stay here, guys, and breathe. Wonderful job. Wonderful way to rejoin with your low back, Janelle. Like we did low back, we did the stretch, we did the twist.
I'll check on you guys later. Thank you so much for coming, Lenore. Good, your ribs are looking so nice, everybody. Christoph, hopefully this was good for your sciatic because we really stretched into the back of the legs there. Okay. Linda, this was good for your balance and your Achilles tendons. Good job. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Janelle, what a treat to see you. And I'll check in with you later. Hopefully this really stretched your leg. Thanks for coming, Kira. Good job today. Talk to you later. Bye. Everybody, thank you for joining class. And I will see you soon. Namaste.